This seems dramatic. Who does do your decorating? Oh, the Hylians. I thought they were all dead. Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Who does your braids? It looks like it takes work. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me then. Yes, try to deny me, you and your little friend. Both of you, faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. Alright, that's awesome. The Zelda possession's a surprise. Ganon's puppet Zelda, yeah. Do I attack her? Am I willing to? Oh, we're doing this again? Alright. Old habits die hard, I suppose. No? You're not gonna fall down? Ah. Triforce bad. What? Alright, it's not happening. What do you got in store for me? Concentration time. I'll get you. Hang on, just let me grab it real quick. Come on. Come and get it. It's interesting thinking just how much both Zelda and Ganondorf are just completely off camera for basically the entire game. There's one flashback featuring Ganondorf, basically, and then aside from that, it's just, hey, I'm the final boss, surprise! And of course, Zelda was basically dead. Oh my god. She's a witch. The smell of cooking princess. Oh, he didn't like that, huh? Alright, well, he's absolutely massive again. Ow. What? Okay. He does that now. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell? He's just taking all the pillars out now? I figure I want to hit his gem. But he kind of has to go towards me for that. There we go. Chop, chop, chop. Roll over, boy. Where are the portals? Oh, shit. Ow. Yeah, that's kind of inevitable at that point. I've got your shtick figured out, Mr. Ganon. It's not a very good plan on your part to stick to it. Oh god. That was like some kind of fake out almost. There it goes again. What are you doing, buddy? Hmm? Come on. Oh god. Oh, he's getting sneaky. Ow. He's getting real sneaky. Am I supposed to do something different, or does he just do a fake out X number of times before actually charging me? He's changing his strategy. Not only can you not confuse him, but you won't be able to attack. Beast against beast. How about matching an evil beast against a sacred beast? Ah. We'll try that then. I am significantly smaller. He's got the same piebald coat pattern though. All the way down to the weird like line around my legs. Ow. I don't think that helps me. I should have expected to have to use Wolf at some point in the fight. Wolf mode, I mean. Not the character name. Really made that confusing, didn't I? Ow. That didn't work. Alright, I'm a bit less clear what I'm supposed to be doing now. Nope, that's not it. You said beast against beast. Don't get distracted by his size. Wolf, watch his moves. Yeah, what does that mean? I don't really know what strategies are as in Wolf mode. What tactics can I use? I can't attack him from behind, he's too fast. I can't catch him. What is the secret here? Rather than run around, let him charge you from the front. That's why I was doing it first. I'm going to do what you've been doing, Wolf, only with my power. I don't get it. He's run me over already. If you have a thing you're gonna do, Midna, then do it. Ow. Okay. I get it now. I saw the prompt now. This is what they were prepping us for when they had us catching the cattle. What? Yeah, this is what they had us prepping for when they had us catching the cattle at the beginning of the game. A few times. Is catching somebody that's rushing you. I don't know why I failed though. I did it that one time and then it seemed to... Do I have to mash it? Ow. Come on. Now I'm just eating him. I'm just eating his intestines out of his body. It's kind of morbid. Yeah. Alright. I'm not over there, but okay. Come on. Not working for you anymore. I figured you out now. Ow. Doesn't work if he doesn't actually run towards me. What? Okay. Come on. Princess, I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. That's 2 games that end with Ganondorf being stabbed in the head. Although this time he was just a head. Spirit of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. Wolf. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You targeted him and keep him within range of my arrows. God damn. Never mind. Midna, it doesn't end with him being stabbed in the head by Midna. Excuse me? How much health did I just take of damage? They even managed to bring the horse into it. Ow. How the hell do I stay in a range with you? Ow. I'm terrible at controlling a horse in this game. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. Did you miss? It's your one job, is to not do that. Oh no. God damn it. What? I'm so frazzled right now. What do you want from me? Go, go, go. Got him. Sword of Evil's Bane, right? That's what I need to do? No. Why did he point a stop? Probably because the joystick, probably because the camera was spinning, so it interpreted my joystick move input as being go backwards. How did you... You're the AI and you're missing. Oh no. Wait, that went through him. Come on. Yes. Oh, come on. Come on. I wish the camera wouldn't try to be so cinematic, because it keeps making me jump off the horse or brake. Ah, damn it. Ow, damn it. Can't see what I'm doing. No, get up. There we go. Yeah. No, no, damn it. Ah, the controls. Come on. No, I just got on. Come on, Zelda. You have like a 30% hit rate, I think. Kind of thought that each arrow was going to be like a really crucial limited ammo situation, but she just has them for days. God, no, I need to be chasing him, but I can't get him to, damn it. I can't, it's hard to get into a situation where I'm tailing him. He's usually charging me head on. Oh my goodness. Where, no, damn it. And she can't shoot backwards, so I can't just lock on with him behind me. Hit him! No! Go back! Go back! Ah! How did I miss? I was right there. No. Ah. Ah, damn it. The opponent breaks can be very frustrating. Where you're just trying to steer around, but then you edge slightly into the backwards direction, and they just stops completely dead in their tracks. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to turn. What the hell? No. This is my only chance. I'm actually kind of... Damn it, but whenever I'm trailing him, he does this. Come on, Zelda. No, no, it's my one chance. No. Son of a bitch. Oh, no. Oh, that's incredibly frustrating. Oh, now he's turned around. Now we get to do this for another minute or so where I can't figure out how to get behind him. This is just not a skill set I've ever had to build up. This thing where you chase a horse person. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, stop. No, I need to be behind you. Where'd he go? I can't tell where he is most of the time. No, I need to be... I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't. There we go. What? No. You didn't hit me at all. There was nothing there. I was past them when they spawned. Come on, man. Really? They blatantly did not hit me with their swords or anything. No, don't turn around. Specifically need you to not turn around. Yes, 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 yes. Why did I lose lock on? I didn't tell you to lose lock on. And he wasn't far away. Come on, man. Come on. I need you to hit him. Yes. An impressive looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? To take this foul blade and use it to block... Alright. God damn. They went all out on this final encounter. A equals chance? What does that mean? That's a new word. How do I fight him? What's the rules here? Alright. Oh, that works. I'm spinning around him too far. Camera, I need you to stay in one angle compared to the two of us, like in Dark Souls, please. There we go. Ah. Ow. When am I gonna... When does the chance prompt come up? I just saw it like that couple of times, but I don't know what it is. Ow. There we go. That consistently works. More often than you'd honestly would expect. It's so hard to navigate my character when the camera's wandering around. I didn't react in time again. Come on. Don't make my sword phase through him. If I hit him in an opening, reward me for it. Don't just make it not count sometimes. Ow. Ow. Am I hurting him, or is it pretend hurting him because I have to do like something correct or something? I keep hitting him. I've hit him a lot of times now. I assume I'm hurting him somehow, and not pretend hurting him, but I'm not entirely sure. Ow. Oh yeah, we're using fairies. Oh right. Oops. Might as well use one of those. Now I'm ultra strong. What are you gonna do about that? And I've got a weird disc thing. Ow. Alright, well there goes the power. There goes the bonus damage. Because it goes away the moment you take one hit, doesn't it? Oh well. My spin goes too far half the time and I end up back in front of him. It's weird. I don't think I've ever seen a mechanic in a game where dodging behind somebody takes you in a full circle and you end up back in front of them again. Wait, what? Those... I was in range of those attacks, wasn't I? Ow. Hey, give me a second. Yeah. Bip-a-doo-doo-doo. Aha. Now you're even more screwed. This is not looking good for you, Ganondorf. Despite how I'm not winning still. Ow. Well, that didn't really help. Ow. Do not think this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood. What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? Hey, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We're done. We made it. Fourth Zelda game. I was joking to some extent when I was like, it's the year of Zelda when Wind Waker started, because I'm like, wow, it's been, by the time this is over, it's probably has been like an entire year of Zelda games. Now that's definitely true, because following that was the fourth and then longest of the three classic Zeldas, by which I'm just saying just as a distinguisher as being not Breath of the Wild, because obviously that was considerably longer than any of them. I would say that this is my favorite of the three, by a fair margin even. Visually it's a joy to look at, but also like story-wise it features way more character. Like Midna as a character is so much more interesting than like Navi or Sheik from the first game, for example. They made some progress with the pirate lady in the second game, in Wind Waker. But then she just becomes Zelda. It's like, surprise, she was Zelda the whole time, and now she's immediately been captured, because that's what Zelda does in these games apparently. Midna's way more of a character, and also so is that extended cast of people, like the people from your village that you go tracking down, and they're all doing stuff, and Malo, and of course the crew that helps you out in the second half of the game. They're very much background characters, so which them vanish over time and stop coming up as much in the story, because they're just kind of done at some point. But there was something going on where there was like a cast of characters doing stuff, just so there was more impact. I like characters in my games. And they're just kind of usually aren't really them in these games. I just don't really care about the Zelda Sheik thing, because she's just... They just come in to say weird cryptic lines here and there and then disappear in Ocarina, and it's kind of a bummer. Saria is somebody from your home you're supposed to care about, but she doesn't really have much screen time, actually, before she turns into a sage and vanishes from the world again. There's a lot of that going on in the previous games, usually. Oh my god, they're all doing the Malomar dance, aren't they? Alarming. Very alarming. But I generally don't see the storytelling as the strong suit of the franchise, and I was surprised by the Zelda flashbacks from Breath of the Wild, because they actually do a decent job at setting up that character to an extent, and I was surprised once again by what this game was able to accomplish from here and there with its story in a way that I didn't really expect from them. I think it has the best cast of the franchise that I've seen so far, at the very least. But more importantly, the gameplay is just really improved. Some of the dungeons are actually really inspired, and the boss fights are fantastic. They're not hard. Basically nothing in the game was really hard, in particular. Like, there's a couple of times where like, oh man, 2 dark nuts at once, or 3 dark nuts at once, this is gonna be a thing to untangle, but after a few encounters with them, I think I was quickly adapting to, oh yeah, this is how you deal with this. It was just the fact that the 3 dark nut encounter, for example, happens once in the entire game, so you don't really get to practice by trying it again unless you want to do the whole thing again, which, no. It does suffer from the fact that I think Zelda, especially classic Zelda, like third-person lock-on melee combat is kinda not great. This one has more tricks up its sleeve and more maneuvers and things like that, but in particular I don't like the Z targeting camera, and I don't think that it helps the franchise as a whole. It tries to be cinematic, and it'll pan to the side and the camera will wander over here and wander over there, and it's like, yeah, but you guys made it so that the joystick has the joystick creates a thing where I either do a forward attack or I do a backflip or I do a side roll based on what direction I press the joystick, but it's not consistent what will happen because those joystick inputs are based on where the camera is currently positioned as opposed to where my character is. Like, I would prefer it if they gave me, like, even if they wanted to give the game a cinematic camera, I would have preferred it if they gave the character tank controls at that point. By which I mean the concept of like Resident Evil and Silent Hill back in the day, where if you pressed a direction, it always did the same thing. Like pressing left would rotate your character left. In this case, I'd want pressing left to roll left, and pressing right to roll right, and pressing forward to do a forward attack, and pressing back to do a backflip. But instead, it's completely based on what direction the camera is facing related to the character right now, which means that it's just a shit show trying to figure out what's going to happen. There's so many moments where I'm trying to roll around behind an enemy, and instead I'm doing a jump attack right in their face, and then getting hit in the face, and I'm like, well, that's not what I wanted you to do. And when you're like 40 hours into a game and the controls still aren't consistently doing what you want them to do, then it feels like something might be wrong at some point, and that's weird. It's also frustrating when there's an enemy that you would clearly want to shoot with a bow, but the game won't Z-target them, even though sometimes you can Z-target from really far away, because they kind of do whatever they feel like with that. It's weird. The Z-targeting is definitely nowhere near as consistent and usable as like the right stick click lock-on stuff from what we'd later see from Dark Souls, which of course comes later, but man, is it unreliable in this game at times in a way that's intensely frustrating. And I keep finding myself just wishing, like, I keep wishing for Dark Souls controls because they're just such an improvement and we don't have them. In particular, just the fact that in Dark Souls you lock on and then you can flick the stick left or right to change targets, and it's like, wow, that'd be cool to have that kind of control. Oh well. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadows can't mix, as we all know. But never forget there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddesses left the mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do alright. Man, her eyes just keep going. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror is around, we could meet again. Wolf? See you later. Those double meaning moments, huh? As long as it's around, we might see it again. As long as that's around, we might see each other again. And break it. She meant something very different when she was saying that. Closing off the two worlds from each other permanently, perhaps specifically to save them. I assume specifically to save them. That was one hell of an ending. That was probably the most epic ending to any Zelda game ever. I mean, I have my sample size, of course. But, goddamn, that super long multi-stage final fight with Ganondorf where we fight each other and contest, we battle each other in like every possible context, basically one by one, including an actual fight against a possessed Zelda was a fun surprise. And rises and falls of like, oh, is this character dead? Or is that character dead? Is that character possessed? What's going on there? Little weird that the guy called the father figure at the beginning, he and his squad showed up for a brief second to blow up like one tiny patch of dudes, and then we never see them again. I kind of thought they'd be showing up in the final encounter somehow, but then they can't like they'd obviously get shoved aside and locked out or something like you mere mortals, you can't be in this fight, that kind of crap. But it was weird that they just didn't show up. It's like they were confirmed as being on castle grounds and we never saw them again. I'm like, that's odd, but okay. But yeah, this has been Twilight Princess. I think it's got a lot of the coolest ideas in general, and it's got some of the best implementation of the franchise. I have a number of concerns here and there which were voiced along the way, so you're well aware of those at this point. Still think Breath of the Wild's better. This one has a better story, I would say, in that you actually have like, I mean, that right there proved it, I think, is that the Midna's farewell has an emotional response of like, oh shit, look what she did. Because you're like, oh, that's sad that Midna's gone. Like there's payoffs and emotional crescendos and character arcs that go places and everything. That's like not something I expected as much after Ocarina and Wind Waker specifically, because I just didn't feel like they really did that much with the story in those games. And Breath of the Wild has one pretty decent story arc. Arguably, the town that you build has some stuff going on too, but the main storyline is like a series of flashbacks with Zelda, and that stuff's all actually decently well done. But I thought that was new for the franchise, and the first two games I played of the old games did not disprove that thought. Shigeru Miyamoto. Satoru Iwata. There we have it. Thanks for watching like always. See you next time, and we'll be seeing what the Patreon people chose next. Oh, they keep going. I'll see you guys later.